going on, everybody? Sorry about the mess, rattling. That's how it is in this van. Everything rattles and shakes with all the tools and whatnot. Basically, excuse me. Today, I made a drive up to Bloomington, Illinois, about 2.5 hours north. Went and picked up 2 air compressors. I don't know if you guys remember before. I picked up the blue Puma air compressors. Basically, did the same thing this time. I picked up 2 of them last week. One of them I'm keeping for this van. The other one sold. And then the guy had 2 more. I went and picked up both of those. So I'm going to hopefully sell those and make some money there. And hopefully it was worth the drive. But today on this sunny day, it's really bipolar weather, I'm going to this guy's truck and we're going to install this H-calorie diesel heater. So we'll see how this thing does, how it fires up and how everything goes. And I should probably go get some self-tapper screws. Of course, keep forgetting stuff. This is my second time turning around. I'm sure I'm gonna have more things that I'm gonna forget to bring, but that's how it is. So yeah, long story short, we're gonna be installing this diesel heater and we'll tag you along on kind of an install video, and hopefully it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and we get this thing working in case it does get cold again during, you know, the upcoming weeks, which it feels like this cold weather is done with, but in case it does get cold, he will be ready and warm. And on top of that, he drives a Freightliner. Insulation's terrible when it's really cold. He can't keep the truck warm when he's rolling down the road, which if you have an old Freightliner, you know the struggle. Like my truck, I just keep my diesel heater running all the time on lower mode so it blows on my feet. But yeah, let's get to that truck and then we'll tag you along. So like I said, I want to bring you guys along on how I'm going to install this thing. I've never installed one of these before. I've definitely installed mine, but I've actually never installed one with fully harness and having to do everything. So this will be interesting. And you know, for any owner up out there that maybe wants to install one himself, or maybe anybody that does want to make money doing this as well. Basically, if you want me to knock one out for you, let's say you come to St. Louis, I don't know, $400, $350, $400. And I know a lot of people are like, oh wow, that's crazy, blah blah blah. I agree, that's not a little bit of money, but it's gonna take me, you know, a few hours to knock this out. And if you want to do it yourself, save that money. Don't pay me, do it yourself. Plenty of DIY videos on YouTube, how to do this stuff. And that's the thing I don't get, is about people who complain about prices, but they don't want to do it yourself. Not doing it yourself is a luxury, and sitting at home being lazy is a luxury. And if you want that luxury, you will pay one way or another. So if you don't want to pay me or whoever, learn how to do it yourself. Go buy the tools. Instead of paying me $300-400, go buy the tools and just install it yourself. Spend that $300-400 on tools and get it done. But let's show you kind of what we're doing so far. So basically right now, all I'm doing is I mounted it on the plate, as you can see, and I'm just gonna bolt this plate to the floor. I cut the holes out already for this. I might even put the exhaust on now, as well as the breather tube, and just put it on. It's easier this way, but it's cold out here, so let's go ahead and do that. So this hasn't been much of a how-to video, more of a I'm gonna install it and show you how I did it. This is the pickup tube in the tank. Then I put this inline filter, and then your fuel pump, which is plugged in right here. Your exhaust goes on the other side, away from the intake manifold, and I bolted them up. And yeah, I mean, exhaust is not long enough to go all the way out of the truck, but this thing really doesn't put that much heat, and it's just metal there, and it's not that close to begin with, so it should be fine. But now I gotta just connect the batteries, connect the control panel, and we should be good to go. Let's do that. So following up on this diesel heater install I did, yeah, this seatbelt thing is beeping. I'm on back roads, I'm not even on the main highway or whatnot, but following on the diesel heater, I installed it, and I think somebody already mentioned the fuel line being crappy, and I'm having issues with fuel line because it primes up to the fuel pump, but I'm having issues priming past the fuel pump, and fuel pump is at a 45-degree angle, which is a good angle for the fuel pump to be at. So I went and bought a new fuel line, so we'll see how that works out. So that's the plan. We're heading to the yard and hopefully redo this guy's diesel heater install. It's a week later, so we'll see how this works out. We'll keep you posted. Hopefully we can get this thing running in no time and show you a little install video, kind of how I did it, what I did, what I learned, what I didn't learn, and yeah, we'll go from there. So your fuel line comes, your diesel heater comes with this fuel line, which is like very like flimsy. It's nice that it's see-through so you can see the fuel, but this is the type of fuel line that my S-Bar diesel heater came with. It's almost smaller on the inside, so it's easier for the pump to pull fuel, and it's much like stiffer. So I feel like this will hold up much better, and it comes with these connectors you slide in. It even comes with a filter. I bought this on Amazon, and this I bought for him to install as an intake under the bed so the diesel heater can pull the air from the cab as well. But yeah, we're gonna go under there and install this guy and see, hopefully that'll prime it. Good bunch of junk everywhere I need to clean up. Get some fire rated foam spray, because wherever I put the diesel heater up there, you can see there was a little bit of gap, and then where the wires were, there was a gap as well. So I just filled it up with some fire rated spray, ran the new fuel line, as you can see. Over here I put some gasket maker under this, tighten all these. It primed up all the way, as you can see. Got everything nicely tidied up. Wires running to the batteries, just got a zip tie somewhere back there. And yeah, now we're gonna go inside, see if this thing will fire on up, and show you what we did up there. So it's a little dark in here, you guys can't see. Obviously he's got everything insulated with those pads and whatnot, because he drives a Freightliner. We got it plumbed in here. These are the wires up in the front. This is the hot heat, and this is the intake, so it can pull in air from the cab. And then I installed his thing right here, and we're about to see if this thing will fire up. Put it all the way up, age 6, and we'll see what it does. But yeah, that's as far as that install goes, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully this thing fires up, and we're good to go. Keep y'all posted. So you can hear that fuel pump clicking. Priming that fuel up. And hopefully we're gonna start seeing some smoke out of that exhaust. And the first time it burns. Well, I'm hearing it. Good stuff. Yep, it is firing up. First time it fires up, it will throw quite a bit of white smoke and whatnot. I'll see with him if he wants to get in the longer exhaust and route it way out from under the truck. But should be good to go. That's it. Again, like I said, thank you guys for watching. If you are in St. Louis or driving by, you want one installed, $400 for the labor. You can get your own diesel heater. These are like 120 bucks on Amazon. You can buy your own. I don't gotta buy it. And hit me up, otrookie@gmail.com. Catch you on the next one.